I've been inside over 1,000 different ad accounts, and there's one really big mistake that I see almost all of them making when I start working with a brand new ad account or when I'm auditing other people's ad accounts. And I'm going to tell you exactly what that mistake is and two very easy ways that you can fix it in this video. So, one of the biggest problems inside of most Facebook ad accounts that I see is creative fatigue. You can be doing everything else 100% right. You can be crushing it with your setups, with your audiences, with your targeting. Your offer can even be amazing. But if you're not getting enough creative variation, your campaigns are going to die very, very quickly. Facebook has even shown and told us that your ads are going to fatigue if you're not refreshing and updating your creative on a consistent basis. Depending on your spend, those numbers look quite different. And it's very true that I have campaigns where we spend quite a lot of money and we run those same creatives consistently, but it's still not okay just to leave that creative and wait for it to die because your performance will slowly start to go down. So instead, it's super important to refresh those creatives consistently and try to reset your initial conditions inside of your ads manager to improve that frequency score, to improve the conversion rate, and to make sure that you're getting enough variation so that when a potential customer, lead, or buyer sees your ad, it's something different that gets them a lot more pulled in to what you're offering them. So there are really two ways that you can improve your ad performance and make sure that you don't run into any of that fatigue. One of them is just simply pumping out new creative variations. Now, it doesn't have to be anything too fancy or too complex. What you really need to do is if you're running video creatives, just have variations of the first 10 to 30 seconds of that video creative as a brand new hook and a lead in to grab people in a different way than that original video. You can do that really easily just with different B-roll, someone saying something different, a different starting image, different starting creative. Very easy way to vary your video ads, and it doesn't have to be an entirely new video at first. The other side of things is just making consistent creatives that are different across the board. Take big swings, try something that you haven't tried before, and more importantly, do research of what other people are doing to give you ideas in how to make new creatives. Outside of that, one easy way to reset your initial conditions so you're not relying on just having to pump out tons of new creatives is doing different smaller audience tests. So for example, I have this ad set right here. Got me 14 purchases at $30 a purchase. Great. I could try testing some new creatives with it, or I could duplicate this said ad set into a new ad set at a lower budget. So I'd recommend doing this anywhere between $10 to $25 a day in daily ad budget. And from there, you just want to change something very, very small. So whether that's just testing a single different interest, so not when we were testing books, let's just say we wanted to test library. That would be your test because Facebook and a lot of ad platforms run off of something called initial conditions, meaning, and this is why you can launch two ads at the exact same time, running the exact same creative, exact same everything, and get totally different results because one person A may have clicked on your first ad, person B, who's totally different, may have clicked on your other ad, and Facebook is going to start delivering to those people that initially saw, clicked, and engaged on your ad, especially until it gets enough conversions and enough data inside of the pixel. So it's super important to understand that sometimes you just need to reset those initial conditions, and adding in a new audience, slightly changing the age range, slightly changing a headline is a really easy way to do that. And I'd really recommend for anyone out there, if at first you can't get 10 new creatives up, 5 new creatives up a week, just start by making a few simple changes. You don't need any more assets, any more content. You just need to make these small changes. Like I said, age is an easy one, gender, simply just adding an interest. You could absolutely adjust the placements and tweak that a little bit. And at the ad level, you can change something like the headline, body copy, things like that. So those are really the best ways to make sure that you're not running into fatigue. It's a huge problem that I see. Make more creatives, test more creatives, and then try to reset the initial conditions by doing some of these smaller tests that I just showed you. If you're interested in getting more resources to grow your business through paid advertising, join this free community below, the Predictable Profits Mastermind, where we go over this kind of stuff all the time. You can ask questions. You can get resources like an ad pack, which gives you over 50 creatives that you can start to use, and you can start to grow your business with it. I'll see you on the inside. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.